Hey guys, nice to see you again. So there's a Sims family that did not get a lot of love, and I really hate how this pack didn't get a world. Like, let it be known. Well, first let me explain. Seasons. One of my favorite Sims packs that comes out every year. Now, personally, do I think it should be base game? Well, yeah, of course, but it's still my favorite pack whenever it comes out. Now, the only issue I have is this seems like one of those things where the seasons should affect every world, but it also should have came with its own world, so there could be all kinds of seasonal gameplay to make it fun. But anyway, there's a family with this pack that does not get a lot of love, and it seems like Max has kind of forgot about them. I'm referring to the Climates, a family where each family member represents a different season. Obviously, Arthur being spring, Janaine being autumn, Summer being, well, summer, and Nicholas being winter. Now, personally, I think they could have came up with names that made more sense, like Sprig, Autumn, Summer, and, well, maybe Flake. I feel like that makes more sense, but here's something very weird. If you look at some of these members in the family, they are missing traits. Like, they never upload them with proper trait. It's so weird. So, the big thing is, I know they came with the home. I know they came with the home, they came with the pack, but that home was not very good, at least what I've seen, and I can't find it anywhere, believe it or not. I've looked everywhere. I can't find it on the gallery. So, we're gonna build one for them today. It's time the Climate family got the justice they deserve. Let's get into it. Okay, so we all know the plan. We are going to make the Climates their very own home, and we're gonna make sure it looks good. So my plan is to use a lot of base game, but also seasons, because seasons is obviously the pack that this family comes from. So let's see what we can do. I feel like they would benefit from a nice family home, so I'm going to try my best to make that their home design. All right, so then we got our hallway, so we'll need to put a bathroom in, but first let's go ahead and get a nice dining room, like a nice small one, because this is the Climates. They would definitely have a sunroom for the family members who like being outside, being in the sun. So I think we can easily add that. There we go. I think that's an appropriate floor plan. We can obviously change the walls up so that they look a little better fit, but that's beside the point. Now, for the backyard, I do want to make sure we have another porch. So this is a very big upstairs. So I think what we could do is we need a hallway, obviously. We need to start with a hallway. I don't want to make the hallway super long because I feel like if you make a hallway too long in The Sims, it starts to look weird. But I think what we could do is we can add a bathroom right there. Then we can put a double wide hallway right here. Here we go. We can do that. So that way there's a little more space filled up here, because that's my big issue. I want to make sure we have as much space filled. I don't know if, should we put a balcony? I could put like a really small one. Now here's a good question. Should we put a glass roof? Because seasons came with the ability to make greenhouses. So I want to see if maybe we could potentially work with that, but we'll have to see. I'm not really sure if I've worked with something like that before. There, that's a nice little house, if I do say so myself. Looks just like something where you go, yeah, the Climates live there. So let's get this exterior done first before we do the interior. Quick question, can I bring this out a little bit? It looks good. It's just that this side could use some help. No problem. I can actually work with this. I just gotta copy, paste, shrink, bring over, bring in. There, that looks a lot better. Here we go. Did we come with a roof for this pack? And if we didn't, that is fine. I can work with that. Now, metal roofs, while cool, I don't think is what we should be going for. All right, so this is the kitchen. This is probably where the back door is gonna be. So we have two flooring types. We could do this one, which I think would be more suited for the inside of the house. So I think we should just go with the traditional one right here. There we go, fenced in backyard. Exterior is looking good. All right, I need more money. Think I could burn through 100,000 simoleons. There we go, a little entryway to get people through. Then here is our greenhouse. So let's add a nice door to get into the greenhouse. See, that way you can walk in with these beautiful doors and be like, oh, it's so beautiful in here. Like, you know what I mean? Ooh, they have a small chimney. We can work with that. I can make this smaller. So what should we start with? Let's start with the living room because I'm kind of most excited to make this first. Now, let's do something unique, but also something family-oriented, because that's what this family is. The Climates are a very family-oriented family. Thank you, game, for including that in the base game. That makes me happy. Oh, we could add this special winter picture. Oh, and there's like all kinds of different seasonal pictures, so we can put something that obviously fits the vibe of the room. I feel like that one would be good. Or maybe we should make it yellow and take out the yellow tones of it. What if we did like the birch trees? Like we did the birch trees and we like took the colors in the picture and incorporated them into the room. I'm a genius. We have this green, but it doesn't match the rest of the furniture. I was thinking we could put like a reading area in the windowsill. The only issue being that this chair is now kind of in a weird spot. So maybe we should put it over there and put the chair right there. Ooh, this has like little trees on it. And that color actually goes with the room really nicely. But let's see what other options we have. I want to see if there's any other with those branches on it, because if there is, I feel like that would be the best to go with this room, because as you can tell, this room is very outdoorsy. Looks like we might need an overhead light just because it's really dark in here, which is no problem. There we go, a nice little cozy living room. This is awesome. I love this. Do we have any seasonal decorations I can quickly put up just for like a finishing touch? We're gonna need some nice stone. I like this one. This one gives very craftsman house vibes. But the only issue I have is like, what would we put on the wall? Would we put the same as the outside, or should we put... I think we already found it. So the sunroom, what I think is the plan is there will be a place for plants. Like, man, is there no color that matches those chairs? Well, we can always go with the color that matches this. And then, do we have a base game ceiling fan? Those look perfect. Like a nice and cozy. So nice. Just so nice. Oh, we need a thermostat. Right. Let me put that in. Now, for the dining room, this is a little interesting because it's so cramped right here. We have this dining table, which is obviously humongous. Actually, let me put this chair, let me put one, here's what I do typically. Whenever a baby comes, I either put the chair in my inventory, or I put it off to the side. Now, can even Sims squeeze through there? We'll have to see. I think that's pretty good. I'll have to test to make sure they can squeeze through there. Good news, we have some Sims who can do that. I kind of want a wall that would add a barrier to it, like this kind of wall. I gotta sneeze. Oh, I just had a genius idea for the breakfast nook. I just had a light bulb went off in my head. Like, this would be a breakfast nook. Like, this would be, okay, time for school, kids. Go ahead and get your food. And it's like, nom nom. Okay, Dad, we're off to school. Have a good day. Like, you know what I mean? You know, I wish I could, like, look something up in The Sims where it's like, find me furniture that matches this color. Like, I wish that was a thing. Because then I'd go, there it is, and then I can use it, and then I'll be happy. But I can't. I have to, like, search through everything and hope I find a matching one. The floor still looks good in here. It's a matter of figuring out what the wall should look like. Man, a green kitchen. I mean, it's not a terrible idea. I just didn't think that this is how this room would go. There we go. That's a nice kitchen. I actually really like that. That's actually really nice. Okay, now we got the kitchen done. Let's go ahead and head to the main room. It's just simply our entryway. So there is something from Seasons that I want to put in this hallway. I just gotta remember where the heck it is, because I really want to add this plant somewhere, but we'll have to find a place for it at some point, because again, I just really want that plant. It looks so nice. Now, this is gonna be Summer's bedroom. So she's gonna want a lot of bright colors, beach vibes. Let's get her a carpet so it can look like she's just like at the oceanfront being like, ah, like, you know what I mean? Like, she's like, this is like the perfect vibe. You know what I mean? We could get her this bed, which would definitely feel beach vibey. Her little exit to the porch. She would have a little rug probably to like just wipe her feet and be like, okay, time to go inside. How about let's paint this wall to look like the sunrise on the beach? She like look at that and go, ah, I feel like I'm just there. Oh, she would have that. She'd be like, oh my gosh. She'd probably go to the store and be like, oh my goodness, yes, like, yes, put that in my room. She also loves athletics. So it would make sense she'd have a couple of like athlete posters put around her room. There you go. You got like a little place to put some family pictures and like cute stuff and be like, us as a family, we are so adorable. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like supposed to be a nice little spot for that. Now I feel like the father, he can design this bedroom. Like he can be like, I want bright colors, I want like spring colors, I want to feel like I am in the middle of spring on a beautiful day. I know there's a season's mirror, but I don't think it'll fit in this room at the moment, so we're just gonna pick a regular mirror and just go with that. We could bring out some dark blues. I feel like that would be a good idea, and we can use the other furniture to help bring out some of this dark blue. There, that looks a lot better. Now you can see the compromise that the parents had a little better. All right, for the parents' bathroom, so this is a shared bathroom. This is for the parents. So I'm thinking for the bathroom, we go a little crazy. We add some stone instead. I kind of like these colors, like this light brown. We could also always just do a simple black shower, like curtain rod. So I think that could work because the whites give out the accent. Then I was thinking for like the wallpaper, we could do something like this. Like we could have this nice brown like bottom. Now remember, the other bathroom is technically the infant. It's technically the toddler's bathroom. It's technically Nicholas's. However, it will have obviously influence from the rest of the house. Now for Nicholas's room, we need to make this winter themed, which is interesting to say the most. Ooh, this has like little mountains on it. That would be perfect. We could get him a little snowman, or it's big, but that's fine. That's fine. We can give him a giant snowman nightlight. That's like, oh, that's adorable. That is awesome that that's available. Okay, what do we have here? We have this lamp. Do we have any like children's clutter, like toys that could be going on the floor? We do. We could add like a little toy car, a little van, like just his little toys he likes to play with. We should get more of those star lights. Like, where are they? Where are these like twinkle fairy lights? Like, come on, show me where they are. I need to see them. Where are they? Come on. Here we go. We will use these as to simulate he is at the North Pole. There we go. Stick a lamp over there so it's not as dark. All right, last room, and then we head out to the backyard. So this is just a bathroom, so it's pretty obvious how this will go. It's just going to be a standard bathroom. But it is going to be for the baby, while it's also for the rest of the household. So we're going to make it winter themed. Do you have like a small decal we can put on the wall? Like a little, like something wintry? That seems about right. It's not wintry, but it's blue, so it counts. There we go. Okay, house is furnished. Now we just got to do the rest of the house. This house took a long time to furnish, I'll tell you. So now we have to do the rest of the house. So let's start the backyard. Knowing this family, they would want a pool. Here we go. Start with some trees. I do want to add an outdoor garden along with a beehive, because I feel like that'd be perfect for this kind of house. Then we do want some lighting, just so they can see around the plants and not fall into them while they're walking out. Here we go, a little paint around the little spot right there. There we go, a nice little backyard for all the Sims to enjoy themselves. All right, now we need to do the porch. So there's 2 entry points from the porch. Add some garden planters. Make sure that's allowed. Then we need a grill. Dad's probably gonna cook, so we need to make sure we have that. Here, let's put the garden planters over here. That way we have some more space for them. Then right there, we can put a nice little table and chair set up. There we go. I think we've done it. We have completed the Climate's house. And I feel so happy that they finally have a proper home for themselves. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And please like the video, some more videos, and subscribe to my channel if you are new. I do all kinds of content, including news, reviews, gameplay, and builds like this one. If you want these builds, they are on my gallery. Just garrcall, all lowercase. Look down in the description below. You will find that information. But yeah, I post every Monday and Friday at 9 a.m. So feel free to set notifications or just simply check in on those times to find my videos. Check out my other channel, Garrwolf, is my main gaming channel for more content. But yeah, I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!